For a mother to remain while her child is gone, that is an unbearably heavy grief.
Good job. I'm glad I killed, and I'll kill again.
Abu Fazl turned 16 while he was in the ICU.
They told us that we were strictly forbidden to ever speak about our brother.
For 6 years and 6 months, I've gone to sleep and woken up with Payman's photo.
If they killed Nika once, they killed me thousands of times.
My Arya was a young boy who was a friend with everyone, from a 6-year-old child to a 90-year-old elderly woman or man.
Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and joining us here today. I really wanted to hear, personally and in person, the stories of your children and loved ones.
Back in 1999, during the university dormitory attacks, they unfortunately took Saeed. I was 13.
I am proudly the mother of Peshman Golipur, who gave his life for freedom.
I am proudly the mother of the immortal Naveed Behboudi. Naveed was 23 years old when he was killed in November 2019.
Abul Fazl was only 17 years of age. He was killed with more than 100 direct pellet shots from a distance of less than 1 meter.
An 18-year-old who was killed with 5 bullets.
Arya was struck by a bullet. Arnika's abdomen was violently torn open, or someone else's child. We all share a deep and painful connection.
The events of the 8th and 9th of January took us exactly back to the 16th and 17th of November in the year 2019.
Abul Fazl clearly knew exactly what path he had chosen for himself. He said, "I can't tolerate this." On the morning of October the 8th, after his father had dropped him off at the school gate, instead of entering school, he changed his path and headed straight toward the protests.
We spoke at 7:30. 10 minutes on, they killed my child. He never got the 15 minutes he needed to return.
He called and said, "Mom, are you home?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I'm coming home, and my Naveed has yet to return."
I clearly heard the sound of the kids running away. At that very same moment, the phone completely cut off. It was Nika's phone, and just like that, that was it.
My child went to work. At 7:30, she called. I asked where she was, and she said she was coming. She used to go door to door giving medical care.
They called me and said, "Come quickly, they shot Abul Fazl."
I said, "Did something happen?" "No, it's fine. They slew your kid." Then they say to me, "Don't worry."
I went to the emergency room and saw the people who had been shot piled on top of each other. There were many.
Constant ambulances were coming and going, unloading the injured, wounded.
I held them one by one. I called out, "Naveed, where are you? Naveed, where are you?" None of them was my Naveed. My Naveed never made it to the hospital. He died in the street. They shot him in the head with live ammunition.
They said my daughter fell from a bridge. I said, "I can't accept that. How could my child fall from a height and only her head and eye be hurt?"
Many people got involved and told us, "Don't look for Nika. The IRGC has taken Nika. They'll release her in a few days."
Unlike many other mothers and fathers, I did not lose my child on the day they shot him. All the nurses told me that my child could not understand anything, until the day I told him, "Blink once, blink for your mom. One beautiful blink." One of the nurses saw it and shouted that he was responding to his mother. And when I was finally able to make Abul Fazl's case public, he died peacefully right there in my arms.
When this first happened to my family, everything was still considered to be very taboo. We were afraid to say that they had taken our brother. Even many of our close relatives abandoned us.
They murdered our child, and then they cruelly withheld his lifeless body from us.
Many came for Seventh Day Memorial, yet we were barred.
"Sir, move back, ma'am, please move."
They had stolen the body, and they absolutely did not allow me to hold little Nika, even a single time.
When you say they treated you this way, it is unbelievable that this person is Iranian, a father, a brother, a son, someone who once belonged to a family. Are they human? What are they? Who are these people? The truth does not stay hidden forever. Justice eventually reveals itself. Even after justice, I don't think we will ever.
We never really got used to it, but we eventually learned how to somehow live with it.
If it had not been for the mothers, November 2019 would truly have disappeared.
We solemnly swore a vow with my family that we would follow in his footsteps and would not let his blood be trampled upon.
We have a solemn responsibility to always ensure that we never forget them, to make sure their stories and narratives are recorded in history. It truly is a national duty. These brave young people sacrificed their very lives for the nation of Iran and for the cause of freedom